How did learning another language actually help you? My dad forced me to take French in high school. Not suggested. Forced. He said if I dropped the class, I could say goodbye to my car for the rest of the year. At the time, it felt completely pointless. Nobody around me spoke French. I lived in Ohio. What exactly was I supposed to do with it? Order croissants dramatically? But somehow I stayed with it all 4 years. By senior year, I got pretty good. Not perfect, but good enough to understand conversations, argue back, and definitely good enough to gossip with my best friend during class without anyone catching on. That became our favorite game. We'd sit in crowded places talking about people in French right in front of them. Nothing cruel. Mostly dumb observations. That guy definitely practices smiling in the mirror. That couple is breaking up tonight. Stuff like that. I still never thought the language would matter outside school. Then after graduation, my parents surprised me with a trip to Paris. The second I saw the tickets, I lost my mind. I was running through the house screaming while my mom kept yelling, "Pack normal clothes. You are not going to a fashion show." The flight was brutal. I slept weird, drooled on my own hoodie, and woke up looking like I'd survived a natural disaster. But Paris? Paris looked unreal. The buildings, the cafes, the music in the streets, everything felt like a movie. For the first 2 days, I was obsessed. Then we went into this designer store near the city center. The second we walked in, I noticed 2 employees staring at us. At first, I ignored it, but then one of them said something quietly in French to the other, and I understood every word. "Watch the American girls," she whispered. "They touch everything and never buy anything." The other girl laughed. She probably thinks this store is for Instagram pictures. I actually felt my stomach drop because they were smiling directly at me while saying it. My mom had no idea. She was across the room looking at handbags completely clueless. Then one of the employees looked at my sneakers and said she couldn't afford a scarf in here anyway. That one irritated me. Not because of the money, just the disrespect. So I walked over calmly, looked her dead in the eyes, and answered in fluent French. "I can afford the scarf. I just wouldn't buy it from someone this rude." Silence. Like, immediate silence. Both of them froze. You could literally see the panic hit their faces. The girl who made the comment turned bright red. Her coworker suddenly started apologizing nonstop. And my mom whipped around so fast I thought she got whiplash. Wait, you understood them? Now everyone in the store was staring at me. One guy actually started laughing because of how awkward it got. The employees completely changed after that. Suddenly they were offering us water, complimenting my outfit, acting like we were celebrities. But honestly, the craziest part wasn't embarrassing them. It was realizing how invisible people think you are when they assume you don't understand their language. For the rest of the trip, it kept happening. Waiters talking about tourists, taxi drivers trying to overcharge people, random comments in crowded places they thought nobody caught. And every single time I answered back in French, the reaction was exactly the same. Pure shock. By the end of the trip, my dad wouldn't stop bragging about forcing me into those classes. And the annoying part, he was completely right.